afternoon, everyone. So I hope you've had an amazing trading day. Let me just put this here and let me share it out on Twitter. All right, there we go. Live stream is up and ready. So let's get down to business, right? Let's start talking. All right, so oh my goodness, I just changed it so I can't see. There we go. I'm gonna change this song. Not so crazy about this one. That's okay. Let's do this one. Better, much better. All right, so happy Tuesday, October 3rd. How are you feeling about that? How are you feeling about that passing of the bill, the budget, right? How's it going, right? Is this looking amazing or what? I mean, we had news that they passed the budget and boom, the SPY drops. Almost like they wanted somebody to buy the shares that they were selling. Now, you guys know I do follow the dark pools, so I want to give you a little glimpse of something. Look at all of this craziness. Look at all of these major prints, XLF, EEM. Let's see if we can, I can't even get back to them, but I will post it up on Twitter maybe. 1.1 million, here we go. We got GE, 1.6 million. Let's go and look at them another way. All right, love my friends over at Flow Trade. So if you sign up, let me know. I might be able to give you a link. I don't know. Hold on. Let's go here. Bada bing, bada boom. There we go. Ooh la la. I did not answer the humanoid questions. Log in. Why are you not logging in? There we go. Cars. Boom. That looks like a car to me. That looks like cars. Done. I was too fast for the application. There we go. All right. So let's look at the majors today. Super fast, easiest way. Load more. So today, who's here with me? Put it in the chat. We have had some major large trades today. Oh my goodness, Google, 1.4 million. TD, 2.6 million. Amazon, 1.1 million. Government bonds, emerging markets, right? Look at this, GOVT. Let's go check that out. We are getting some abnormal. Oh yeah, the US Treasuries. Somebody was just talking about how you should hold off right now, wait to get in when the rates get higher on the Treasuries. Look at the big trades today on Treasuries, right? If we hang out down below, then yeah, we're probably gonna get, I don't know, it could be a bigger sell-off in my opinion, right? We had bigger volume on Amazon right here at 126. We're below that. If we close below 126, get ready, put on your seatbelts. Doesn't really matter if there's an Amazon Prime Day, October 10th and 11th, because it could just totally, implode. Let's also check out Google, right? You guys know I follow the dark pools. If you'd like to learn more about the dark pools, come on over to thedarkpools.com. I do teach in the training pit there every Monday morning. So we are getting some abnormal prints. Everyone that was live with me this morning on the SPY, I said, hey, my targets for the SPY today are going to be 423, boom, hit that at 10:15. After that, I'm going to say it's 421.17. Well, we hit 421.17 over here, 421.30 right here. We do have the volume profile right here. Are we going to continue down lower? Well, we have the potential. I like to change this up to a 3-day. And I like to say we could be heading down to 412 over here. Potentially test at 420.30. All of these yellow lines are dark pool prints, and the yellow ones up here are dark pool prints. So if we test and we go below that 420.50 area, boom, coming on down, right? Coming on down a little further. I do create my watch list live every morning. Let's check out AMD. How did the AMD trade work out today? Yeah, nice short below 102. Nice profit down there. Came all the way down to 100. We also have Bank of America, an easier one to trade. Oh, this is a 3-day. Let's put on a 24-hour over here. And sure enough, if it goes below 26.48, yeah, potential trade down to the downside right there. Apple as well, potential short trade, yep, below 172.50, came down to 170.64. It is hitting the 200 exponential over here on the left-hand side. That could be a bounce. If we break up above 173.50, I would look for a test of 176.62. We have had a trend change, and we are below that for now. So if we go below 170, boom, bigger move down, likely going to see that we hit that 166 area. If we go below 170, let's look at PLTR. PLTR today, nice short below 1560, back down over here to the 28 exponential moving average, 1525, came all the way down to 15. Let's look at Tesla. Tesla rocking to the upside most times, but we are below that trend. In my opinion, I like to use this 28 exponential as my trend line. We are hanging out down below it. We did test the bottom of this upward trend. You can see we've been using this upward trend since April 27th of this year, right? It actually even further. Well, we tested the upper bound in February and then lower bound. So that's when I put it onto my chart. So if we break this down, it could go even further. If it continues to the upside, hey Brenda, we could see that this could skyrocket up to 340. But I would need to have evidence that we are above dark pool levels. So right now, or big volume, I should say, 247.34. As long as we stay above that, Tesla has a good chance of moving up. I would use Tesla 240.37 as my stop. Let's see if we put it over here. 250. All right, bigger volume. We need to have 250. We need to break above 250 for us to move to the upside. But I would watch 247 if I wanted to get in as my lower stop. All right, so this morning there was not a lot of stocks that I had gapping to the upside, so I did have a large number of lower float stocks. Typically, I don't have lower float stocks on my list, but these were the ones that were moving this morning. So FNGR, if it broke below 680, nice potential short. Yep, had a nice short there. ODD as well, if this dropped below 31.40, boom, the bottom fell out, came back and closed the gap from yesterday. HPQ, Hewlett Packard, if it were to go up above 26.50, potential trade, just went up 11 cents. And if it went below 26.20, potential short trade. Small trades there. Really, the indexes were rocking it today. SPY, loved it. Absolutely amazing today. UNG, natural gas. If it goes up above 680, potential long. We are testing that trend line right here. If we go back, right, we go back to where we had this bottom, even to where we have this, let's see, put it right here. We are going to come up and test. 7 would be that area that if we go above 7, rock on, I will be a gas bull. Reminds me, I still didn't check my propane tank to see if they filled it up. I did order it, but looking to see they might be driving the price higher. If you guys have anything you want to check out, put it in the chat. I will give you my opinion on that. We will look at the broader market in just a second. SPRC, another low float. I said, hey, if it goes up above 740, there is a good chance that that will move to the upside. We did have the bulk of the volume up here at 737 this morning. Then It moved back down lower after they have shorted it, right? And potentially sold it right here at 559. So right now, looking to see, as long as it does not go above 559, in my opinion, this is a continued short back down to close the gap. All right, let's check out the indexes. We'll go bottom up. So the Dow today, 45-minute chart. I do love the 45-minute chart. I like the 3-hour chart. I also like a 90-minute chart. Look at this, 3-hour chart, boom. Look at how it comes up and it hits that trend line. It was just a simple retracement. When you look at it on a bigger picture, let's put the 3-hour over here, and you're gonna see that that happened for lots of them, right? Let's make this a 5-minute. Oh, look at how it retraces back. This one, it hit the 161. We are testing that on the 5-minute. We do have a gap from 332, excuse me, let's move this up a little bit. From 331 up to 332.90. Could retrace that this afternoon, right? That's the shorter term trade. Longer term potential retracement would be all the way up to 335. Let's look at the Russell. Russell 2000 stocks tends to lead the way down. Hey, we have not had a retrace. Russell has been fairly weak. We bounced up above, but then we dropped to the downside. That's a pretty far extension away. So retracement would be back up to 175.66. Right now we are up above here. We do have a bit of a W. Boom. Test resistance. We are above the point of control right now on the 5-minute chart. Could this squeeze all the way up here for them to sell more at 172.92? For sure. Maybe the 161 exponential will come down, and maybe we're going to see that around 1 o'clock. Hi, Terry. Welcome, welcome. I talked about Tesla for you. And let's look at the Qs. Qs today, bigger bearish engulfing right on the 24-hour chart. Had that happen this morning, it was bearish engulfing, continuation down to test where we were middle of last week with our reversal pattern right there. And we tested that area, right? When we look at that 3-hour, boom, we just dropped. We had a bigger trend change today. It was holding as support, and then the bottom fell out. So that 355 area is going to be an important one to watch going into close. If we go below that, boom, 353, next leg down, right? If we go from here, 371, we measure this 353, that's going to be 18 points. Pop it up, 18 points down from here, 61 minus 18. Okay, 353, 43, right, would be my potential target down here over, we'll call it 6 days, 6 trading days. So for 343 would be my potential target from there. If we go to the SPY, again, SPY, boom, popped up, had bigger selling up here, we are testing this trend line right here. I did notice we do have another trend line. Let me add another one right here. Looking at it, I see we do have another one right here. So maybe this is our middle of the trend right now. Lower potential bound would be down here at 416. If we bounce up, maybe we're going to bounce up, come back up and test that 426.50 area. Look at, we are testing the moving averages right now. We are testing that trend line. Could we bounce up to 425.13? Sure, they could bounce up. It would need to test the resistance area of the 423 area first. If it could break that, then I would look for up here at 424.50. But look at how it just reversed right here, right? These moving averages truly work. If you guys want to learn more about them, come on over to the dark pools and learn more about it with us. It can really change your trading to know, hey, look, these are old dark pool levels right here. When we went below 427.50, well, that meant that the bottom was going to pretty much fall out. Fell out here quickly, boop, and they sold more. Now they're looking to get out, potentially. We do have the big announcements. Well, we did have JOLTS jobs today and the economic optimism. Not good, right? This is not good for economic optimism. When we look at tomorrow, what do we have going on the rest of this week? OPEC meetings are happening. They're likely going to announce potentially a decrease in output, raise the prices. Yes. Do you think it's manipulated? 100%. Do you think the stock market's the only thing manipulated? I'll let you think on that one. All right. So we have FOMC Bowman speaking tomorrow, crude oil inventories, as well a bank holiday in CNY. Is that China? I think that's China. Chinese banks, yeah. And then on Thursday, what else do we have? Unemployment claims and trade balance. So far, the numbers for the trade balance have been dropping, right? We have seen that the numbers have been worse than expected. They also did adjusted inflation and said, hey, the adjusted inflation, the numbers are higher than expected. No wonder with the price of oil, transportation going up, everything is dropping. So, big picture, right? How and what do we look at, right? When you are a trader, you start to see things. And I want to show you an awesome new cool tool. All right, it looks kind of messy because I have all these lines on it. It's all right. Let's see. So we had this trend line. I'm going to get rid of this one. I'm going to, let's see. Boom. Boom. This is from way back over here. This is from May 21st, that yellow volume weighted average price right here at 420.20. It did act as a resistance, and then once it broke above, so we are going way back in time. I also like a 3-day chart, right? Or if you really want to check it out, you know what? I got to get rid of these lines. They're too much for me. I can look them up. All right, better. So we have the 161 right here at 413.05 on the 3-day chart, and the 408.02 for the 200 SMA. Another great one I like to look at is the 33. The 33-day chart has us potentially coming back down. You can see we came down and we've been riding that, and that's all the way down to 392. 392 would be my, hey, this is my area to potentially get in. If we go below that, you're really going to probably need seatbelts. So how, if you are in longer term positions, in my opinion, I can speak from my personal perspective that I am personally out of the market. Right now, when you look at potential investment opportunities, you have savings banks that are, or money market accounts that are paying 5.5%. So when you have a guaranteed return of 5.5%, look at this nice reversal top right here on the 33. Isn't that beautiful? So our threshold for breaking down, if we go below 414.83, yeah, that is a major area to me that says we're done. This is that crash that everybody has been talking about. Forget what the news says. Let's see how the market reacts. Right now, you can tell they sold. And they sold up at 446.60. Did you want to know about that with the dark pools? That's why you got to come over and check it out. Because we saw this coming, right? We see things like this coming in the prints. How do you do the risk management in your life? Well, if this is where things are going, if we start to see a recession, we start to see inflation getting out of control with interest rates going up again, maybe you stock up on things. Maybe you get your supplies that you need for a year again, right? Just stock up if you have the ability. Get it, put it away, no big deal, right? What happens if your favorite item, the company shuts down, right? And you can't get it anymore, whatever it is. I don't know, maybe you love a certain type of lotion, or you like a certain type of deodorant, or a certain type of toothpaste, or perfume, or whatever it is. But you are able to stock up now before you start to see a recession like bankruptcy from 2008, where it's gonna potentially get crazy out there. And I tell you ahead of time, right? I don't want people to be panicked, but it could happen. Look, we also have the directional indicator that just switched Monday on the 18th for the weekly. How about on our daily? Yep, switched Friday, the 15th of September. So that means that there's more money going out of the market as of the 15th of September than there is money going in. Does that mean that you want to keep your long-term investments to ride this wave? Just my opinion? My opinion is no. But you have to do whatever you feel comfortable with. Chocolate? Yeah, let's have some chocolate. That's right. Love some chocolate. I was actually reading last night that if you crave chocolate, your body is actually craving magnesium. So you might want to try some magnesium. Summer. All right, do you guys have any stocks, anything you want to check out? I am going to be heading off to the gym, getting back in shape. I'm sorry that I haven't been with you guys middle of the day. My life has been crazy since middle of August, but I am back now. My girls just changed schools. Things have been a little hectic, but I'm here with you guys. So do you have any stocks, any perspectives you want me to give you? Right now, let's throw on, just for fun, this is the point of the anchored volume from the first of the year. I actually haven't done this, so I couldn't tell you where it is. So let's check it out together. Okay, so 411.74. That is the anchored volume, the point of control that has had the most volume since January 1st. Very cool tool right here. Let's go to next dividend area. Okay, still 411.58. Okay, next dividend area right here. Okay, 428.48. So they potentially sold up there, right? And right here, 428.42. So 428 looks like our potential target based on that volume point of control would be down at roughly 411.50, right? So maybe that's where we need to go from here is 411.50 before they buy in again. All right? Anything else you guys want to check out? We did have big volume on IAU, and that was 18 million at 36.32. Boom, it dropped down. Keep an eye on Amazon. Bigger volume on Amazon today. Are they buying? Maybe. If we go below 123.60, they were likely selling. Let's look at Google. Bigger volume on Google. If they go below, well, look, we have a nice little trend line there. You see that? Clear as day. Is this going to be a reversal or a bear flag? Boom. Let's check out our distance right here. Caterpillar, you got it. So 9.46. So if we go from here, if we use this as our top down to 120, let's do 9.46. I'm not even going to do the math. 9.46. All right, 125, we'll call it. I'd look for 125. Target if we continue and we break this trend line. Boom, let's put on the 5 minute. Are we even below on the 5 minute? Test it up above, they're dancing around. Okay, add an alert on the trend line. Crossing down. Create. All right, let's go back to 24 hours. Let's look at Caterpillar for summer. All right, summer. Ooh, it looks like a nice rounded top right here. Let's look at that volume, anchored volume point of control. It looks like they sold up here at 272.95. They are testing that support level of 268.80. In my opinion, if it were to close below there, likely a move down. I would watch for, let's see, I'd watch for a test over here of 263, likely a $5 quick drop down, then 263.80 area and 258.60. right there, right? And then on down to 251.86. I also want to show you Eli Lilly. Eli Lilly was on the cover of Barron's. Boom. Dropped down today, testing this area. Could have a potential gap fill to the downside. Right there. So keeping an eye on that. They might test it, bounce it up, and then drop it down further. All right. Also, what was another one that I was watching that was a good one? I don't remember. So many opportunities when you are trading around the dark pools, and you learn about it and you learn the levels. Hey, Big Mo. Thank you. Have anything you want to check out? I do have to run because I got a date with the gym. Gonna go pump some iron, get that blood flowing, get my mind on a little bit better. Anything else? Otherwise, I will wrap it up for today. Like I said, longer term potential target on the SPY to me based on the volume point of control right here. Let's move it back. Would be to 411.65 area right there. So I'd watch for that if we go below the 420 area, 411.65. All right. Big picture. What are you going to do with longer term holdings? Up to you. I'm not a financial advisor, but I am personally in cash in money market savings accounts. All right. So that is my perspective and preparing for a year of goods again. All right. All right. Have an amazing one. See you all soon. Bye for now.